Yeah, welcome, colleagues, to this tutorial, the continuation of exploring the primary teacher dashboard. In this tutorial, we will delve into differentiated lesson planning, how the system will help us to plan our differentiated teaching and learning. Because we believe that every assessment data have a story to tell, and telling it well means that the teacher will help the teacher to better plan for his lesson and also to focus on each student, most especially in the areas that they need. The teacher will have to look at their strengths and the need areas in order to help the student to also achieve their learning outcome. Now, so in the previous video, we look at the dashboard, we look at student and academic HR management, reports, insight, and quick access. So we will continue at the student and academics, and we'll click on the student management. So under the student management, where this where you upload the student. So on the student, we have view. If you click on the view icon, it will take you to a student repository, a dashboard. That is the student dashboard. So this student dashboard, we call it the student repository, which tells us the academic journey, keep track of the students' academic performance in the school. So over here we have the journey, the name of the student, this basic 3. We have the journey tab, we have the analytics tab, we have AI Insight, we have GPA tracker, report card, and achievement. So we'll delve into it into detail. Now, so on the glass, if you click on the academic journey, we will have the cumulative grade point average of 49.2% for this particular student for the basic 3 term 3. So the term 3 is having 5 subjects. So this out of these 5 subjects that he or she have been graded, the average, the cumulative grade point average is 49.2%. Now, when we come to the analytics, then under the analytics, we have over here the student average score. His highest score is 95%, the lowest score is 17. And like I said, 2 of the subjects he performed above the class average score of 5. And then we have the subject in details. So the gray one, the gray color is the class average score, and the other subjects, the colors are the individual subjects that he performs, his performance is showing. Now, if you look at creative arts, you realize that he performed below the class average score over there. Then if you take computing, he performed below the class average score. And if you take English language, the student performed below average score. So what does this mean to the teacher? Now, so you realize that on the glance, we have Ghanaian language and history that the student performed above the class average score. What it means for the differentiated lesson planning for the teacher is that when teacher is about to plan lessons or teaching the subject the following term, he must pay attention to this particular learner when it comes to creative art, English language, and computing, because these are where the child is falling short. And so likewise, you have to do what we call the clinical session for the child to find out what is the probably reasons why he performed better in some other subject, but not performing well in some other subject. So this he or she have to do it either prior to the vacation or immediately school reopen. He do this clinical session in order to help the teacher plan his teaching strategies or methodologies. So that is that. We'll go into details in the subsequent videos. Now, when you come to the AI Insight, the AI Insights tell you the strong subject, the areas that the student need attention. So like as parents are also seeing this on their dashboard. So they know where the students have fallen short. and then what to do to provide a remediation for them. So we have study recommendations for the learner based on the previous performance creative arts. So needs attention. So we say consider allocating, the system makes some recommendation, consider allocating more time to study time to this particular subject. So the areas that the student is lacking, we have to pay more attention, not also forgetting his areas of strength. So we have AI insight, which you have to generate to give you the performance outlook or the insight about this particular student's performance. Now we have the GPA tracker. The GPA tracker, we want to track the person's academic average score, CGPA score, across all the term, across all the classes during his stay in the school. So for the purposes of this tutorial, you only have the score for term 1 term. So term 3, that is where we are seeing here. So supposing that you have other scores for other terms, it will be showing on the dashboard over here. Then we have the report card. The report card gives you a detailed view about the student report on the student portal or on the student repository. So you can click over here to view the student report card. Now we come to achievement. We are saying that there must be a motivation for the student to either put up a very good performance or not to be interested. So after the end of the academic session, most of the times we forget about the achievement of the student. We maybe only focus on the first 3 or the first 10 students, and we give them maybe an accolade or whatsoever, forgetting the rest. But the system is built in such a way that the system rewards every effort that the student, each and every student is putting on in the system. Now we have some badges that the learner can earn after meeting some score threshold. So we have academic excellence, which is an average score of 80% or above. Then we have best attendance. We have subject master. So the subject master is 80% plus. In any other subject, the learner earned this badge as the subject master. Then the rising star. So meaning we are saying that what? The improvement rate have to be 10% plus from the previous term. So for instance, if you come to the analytics over here, you see the improvement rate over here. You have the improvement rate over here. So we have an improvement rate of English Ghanaian language because it's just starting, so 39. If we were to have a record prior to the term 3, let's say term 2, which the record improved by 39.8, this margin, the child will have earned what we call the rising star badge. Now, then we have the consistency champion. So the consistency champion, before the child in this badge, you have to maintain 70% plus average for 3 plus consecutive terms. So he earned that badge as the consistency champion and then the role model. That is a very good behavior. So these are some of the things that the learner will have to earn, so that we don't always say that, oh, the learner, nothing is there to motivate him. So if the learner is projected this dashboard, and like I said, this dashboard will also be on the parent dashboard. So this student repository academic history will be on the student, the parents portal. When the parent is onboarded into the system, the parents see all these things without necessarily coming to the school to know how the performance of the child is like, what he or she as a parent or as a ward or as a guardian will need to do to help the learner improve upon his learning, teaching and learning, or his academic records. So basically this is the student portal, the student repository, that gives you the genesis of how the student performing in the subject. So it will help the teacher, like I said, to focus on each student, what each student needs, what are the need areas, so that the teacher will focus on the individual student needs area, and the parent will also focus on their individual what needs areas, so that we believe that the platform holistically have to improve teaching and learning by bringing all the key stakeholders. That is why we are talking about the learner, we are talking about the teacher, we are talking about the stakeholders, that is the parents, we are talking about the institutions, what they are to do at the administrative level. So that is that about the individualized learning, or what we call the differentiated planning towards meeting or helping the learner improve upon his teaching and learning. And that is the core mandate of what we are helping GS to achieve, and the class teachers also to achieve, and the parents, and then the entire country to achieve in general. So we will end it here, and we'll continue with the tutorial in the subsequent videos. Thank you so much.